Tupac Shakur was an American rapper who was a major influencer in West Coast hip-hop. On the night of September the 7th, after attending a Mike Tyson boxing match, he was shot multiple times from a white Cadillac that pulled up beside him and Suge Knight, the CEO of Death Row Records, who was injured in the shooting but survived. Tupac died 6 days later from his injuries, never revealing who had shot him. There have been many accusations of who killed Tupac, from Biggie Small, who was killed 6 months later in a similar attack, to gangland bosses including the infamous Crips. Will Tupac come through? Will he tell us who killed him? Or will that secret stay with him, even now he has passed over to the other side? Hello and welcome back to my channel. So tonight we're going to be trying to communicate with Tupac Shakur. I hope I'm saying his name right. I'm sure that if I'm not, there'll be plenty of fans who will tell me. So I'm going to use the Necrophonic app again. Let's see if Tupac will come through. As many of you know, he was shot, and apparently I was reading that when the police asked him who had shot him, he said "F you" to the police officer, and that was the last thing he said. So the chances are he probably knew who shot him, but he had been shot before, so I'm wondering if he didn't think that he was going to die. Anyway, excuse that email. Right, anyway, let's get on. Let's see if we can get Tupac to come through and speak to us. Let me know if you hear anything that's relevant to Mr. Shakur. And here we go. Hello, I'm calling out to the spirit of Tupac. Tupac Shakur, the very famous hip-hop rapper. If there are any spirits in this area, my spirit guides, if you could find Mr. Tupac and ask him to come through to speak to me. I would love to hear his side of the story. You don't have to tell me who killed you. I don't want you to go against what you believe, Mr. Shakur. First of all, are you there? Are you there, Tupac? Do you know who shot you? You don't have to tell me, just yes or no. Do you know who shot you? Do you know what colour the car was of the person who was in who shot you? It was a Cadillac. What colour was it? Do you remember? Please use my energy. Are you there, Tupac? I think the world lost an amazing hip-hop artist when you passed away. There was a lot of rivalry around that time, especially with the notorious B.I.G. or Little Biggie as he was known. And I know you were friends once, but then you fell out. And he passed not long after you, actually. Do you want to speak to me? remember the name of your girlfriend when you was killed? What her name was? I feel like you're not coming through because you think I'm going to ask you who killed you, but I'm actually not. Because I think it's not really important now. I think your music's important. What was your favourite song? I mean, probably one of the most famous ones you wrote was Changes. Did you like that one? Did you write that one? Cool. Did you like being a performer? Did you like having all the fans? I think you have some very faithful fans, even now. Even though you've been dead a long time. I think it's because they really felt your music. What was you trying to tell people with your music, if anything? And what do you think about the Black Lives Matters campaign that's happening now in America? Is it something that you think is important? Is there anything you'd like to say to me, Tupac, before I close off this session? What would you like to say to me then? I mean, you can tell me who killed you if you like. Was it the Crips? Anyway, I thank you very much to whoever the spirit is I'm speaking to there, whether it's Tupac or somebody else. Rest in peace. I think your music will inspire a lot more people for the, for centuries to come, hopefully. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I'm not sure whether or not we connected with Tupac there or not. I'll go back, review my evidence, see what I get. If there's anybody out there that's good English. If there's anybody out there who knew Tupac Shakur, Tupac Shakur. I can't even say his name. Tupac Shakur. Anyway, him. If anybody knew him, not personally, but just knew his music, and hear anything in the Necrophonic app that I'm missing because I'm not a big enough fan, then please let me know, because I think there were a lot of voices coming through then, but I don't know everything about Mr. Shakira. No. Anyway, thank you very much if you've got this far. If you've got this far, you're an absolute trooper, which is different to a trumper. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll see you next time on Voices from Beyond. Take care of yourself, and ta-ta for now.